we going? Hi there, it's Jeffrey Wilson from the Institute of Soul Evolution. Um, I've been thinking about what to talk about this week, and it popped this morning when I got out of bed. I am seeing so many people suffering from depression, or what I call the dark night of the soul. And one of the reasons is because this world's not set up for you. You're too gentle, you're too kind, you're too loving, you're special, and this world is brutal and hard. And so you've got to manage your presence in it in order to just survive. And then if you really want to take it to a whole nother level, you've got to fix the root of the root of the root of the root of the cause of depression. And it's not a Prozac deficiency. It is not something that you have particularly done, although it is a part of your existence that you're ignoring it at times that can get you into some trouble. But the dark night of the soul is actually a transformative process, not just a mental health crisis. Okay, it's there for a reason. It's a symptom of a bigger issue. It's something you need to go through, but you need to go through it to understand it, but you also need to go through it quickly so it doesn't decimate your existence in this world, which it can. So basically, it involves ego breakdown, which is necessary to ultimately allow your authentic self. Okay, that's one of the reasons and one of the purposes for it. You're not paying attention to your authentic self. You're not able to be your authentic self because this world is so tough. And so you have to put on a facade in order to function. It's also part of a spiritual purification process. It's making you stop, reevaluate, and decide, do I really want to continue on this path, or do I want to choose a new path and move forward with love and light? So basically, what I'm saying is spiritual awakening begins in darkness and silence, not light and bliss. Most people think it's all light and bliss and love and light and going and sitting on a mountaintop. But the vast majority of people begin their spiritual awakening in a state of darkness. And if that's where you are today, my heart goes out to you because it is a painful at times and it is a bewildering experience because you're not sure what to do next. So it takes a little bit of work. And in my energy healing practice, what I do is I get at buried emotions like grief and anger and so forth and get that out of the way. So taking away what's not you so the real you can come to full existence in this world. So what I want you to hear is there is a process of rebirth from this darkness. It will not last forever. I highly advise you not to do pain numbing things like getting into alcohol or drugs or any kind of addiction like that. Try the best you can not to. And spend as much time in nature and reconnect to the creator that way. That's one of the processes. But there is rebirth from the dark night, and it's subtle and it's marked by emotional honesty. And it's when you come out of it, you will have a greatly reduced need for validation. You will have gone through something so powerful on such a hero's journey that your faith in yourself will not be shaken. So that's my advice to you. We're searching, you're searching, I'm searching for wholeness, not perfection. Okay, you're not going to get it right. None of us get it absolutely right. The goal, we are actually searching for the goal of spiritual and psychological growth through a dark night of the soul. And again, I've been there. So I know those words may fall flat but I advise you to watch this over and over and over again. I've given you some really golden eggs here to process and some pro tips about how to handle it. I personally went through one for 23 years. And then I went on a 12-year healing journey to figure out who I was, how I wasn't showing up, where I was showing up, where I wasn't showing up, for myself, for my family, for my business, for everything. So I don't want you to go through 23 years of a dark night of the soul. I don't advise it. It's so physically demanding it will wear you out. And I don't want you to go through 12 years of your own personal journey. So take my advice, listen to this again, and we'll talk about it later, because this is a subject that I'm seeing growing and not going away, unfortunately. And there is a way to make it go away and to achieve that spiritual growth. All right. We'll talk to you next week. Much love to all of you. My heart goes out to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We will see you next time. Okay.